Hey everyone, so in today's video I'm going to be sharing with you these super cute mini treat toppers that I created. I used the Boo-tiful stamp set from the Sassy Club Stamps. If you have not seen my haul, I'll go ahead and link it down in the description box, as well as where you can pick up these super cute Halloween stamps. So this is the first one that I created, and I have some 3x4 self-sealing cellophane baggies, and that's what I used. And I actually made my own chocolates. So I just had a mold that I had picked up from Michael's, and I had some orange melting candies on hand, and I created those. So if you want to see how I created my little treat toppers, then just keep watching. So first off, I have everything cut down to size. So I just have this piece of orange cardstock that is measured 3 by 4 inches, and on the 4-inch side, I scored at 2 inches. And then I just have a piece of watercolor paper and some scraps from the Boo-tiful Nights collection. So I'm just creating a little mat here on my treat topper. And I had a bunch of little scraps that I just need to use up from this collection, so I figured I would just go ahead and use that. So here is the cute acrylic stamp block that I picked up, that I hauled in my Sassy Club stamp haul. And I'm using the background from the Borders set. So like I said, if you have not seen that, I'll go ahead and link it down below. It's really cute. It's like a little cemetery scene, and a lot of the borders are used for planners and things, but I'm trying to figure out ways that I can use them since I don't do the whole planning thing. So here is the little ghosty from the Boo-tiful set, and you can add a little face in, and I chose this cute little grin because I just love it. I think it's so cute. So I stamped him out on some Strathmore watercolor paper as well as my background, and I'm just fussy cutting him out. And he's ready to go. So now I'm just going to go ahead and create my background. So I'm using my Tim Holtz Distress markers because, as you guys know, if you've been following me for a while, that is the way that I prefer to color. I'm using the color Wilted Violet for my sky, and I have a little technique that I figured out with this background that I'm doing, because I at first was kind of confused as to what I could do with this because it was really detailed and I can't really fussy cut it out, this graveyard background or border. So what I did is I just stamped it out like you guys saw, and I basically traced around each tombstone with the Wilted Violet marker, and now I'm just spreading out the color. Now I want the sky to look really watercolored, so what I'm doing is I'm coloring everything in sections. So you'll see that I color this end of the background, but then I move over to the opposite end, and I'm letting the end that I first colored dry. That way when I go back and color the section next to it, I just want it all to look very watercolored and like have some lines, if that makes sense, in the sky from all the water. So hopefully that makes sense. It makes sense to me, but I don't know. I love the way it looks. I think the sky turned out beautiful. I tried using black with this and it just didn't go. And anyway, I think the purple looks really good against the orange cardstock. So I think it came out really, really beautiful. So here I am. I hope you guys can tell now, if you guys can see the background, how everything looks kind of really watercolored, just because I like colored everything in sections. So there's that. And then I'm using the color Twisted Citron for the grass. So I'm just coloring that in, and I'm not doing this in any special technique or anything. I'm just coloring this in, and as you can see, there's like a little ghost in between the tombstones or the graves, and I didn't really care about that because I know I'm going to be adding my little ghost on top of that tiny ghost. I'm just going to use some foam and pop him up when I am ready to add him, so it didn't really bother me if he was colored in or not. So now I'm going to be using the color Hickory Smoke to color in my graves. I never know what to call them. I always call them tombstones. Tombstones, graves, whatever you want to call them. So I'm just using the technique where I color one side of it. Usually it's the side that I want the shadow on more, And I don't know what shadow should go where. I just do whatever looks good to me. And now I'm just going to go ahead and take my water brush and color those graves in. I really love these borders. When I first saw the set, I just thought it was so adorable, and I really wanted to figure out a way to use it, and I guess I figured out a way. I love this as a little background for the stamped images, so that's the way I'm using it. I believe they're for like bullet journaling and planners and things, but I love just using them for backgrounds for the characters, so I just think it looks really, really cute. So here I am using a white gel pen, and this is also a new technique that I just figured out would look really, really cute. It's probably not new, it's probably just new to me, but I'm using the white gel pen to create little dots. As you can see, I start with like bigger dots, and then I work my way around the background and just add tiny clusters of small dots. And I just think it looks really, really cute. So that's what I'm doing. I just think it adds more dimension as well to the background. So I love doing this. It's so fun. And it's easy to get carried away. You have to kind of tell yourself, okay, that's enough. I'm using this Let's Get Spooky sentiment from the Sass Before Christmas stamp set. And I just stamped it out on the left-hand side where I know that it's not going to be really interfering with my little ghost image. Now here you see that I'm adhering on my watercolor paper to my pattern paper, and I later on realized that I forgot to distress my edges, so I have to peel that back off. You'll see that later. But right now I'm just coloring in my ghost. I'm using the color Hickory Smoke, and I'm just adding a couple lines to the side of his ghost body, and I'm coloring that in with my water brush. And I just want a hint of gray. And I don't know, I feel like he needed some blush cheeks. I just thought that would be really, really cute. So I used the color Candied Apple, you'll see in a minute, to add a little bit of color to his cheeks, because I just think it was really, really cute. So here is me with the Candied Apple. And then I pick a tiny bit up with my water brush because Candied Apple is a red color, but I just use it for blush. So I keep going back and forth, cleaning off my brush, and then going back and blending out that color. And then it just gives like a really cute pink tone. And then I'm going to use my white gel pen to add little flecks to the ghost's eyes. And I'm just popping him up on some foam. And then I'm just going to put him on top of that ghost. I love the borders because even though they're small, I feel like they're good backgrounds because your image is in the foreground. So I just think it goes really well with any of the character stamps. So like I said, I forgot to distress my edges because I had done it on the other little treat toppers. So I did that with Tim Holtz Black Soot Distress Ink. And I'm going to get my ATG gun, add the adhesive on both flaps, and add my little cellophane baggie to that. And then everything is done. So I hope this was easy to follow. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Let me know down in the comments below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to check out the links in the description box as well to where you can go pick up some cute Halloween stamps this year from the Sassy Club Stamps. Thanks again for watching, and I'll talk to you all tomorrow. Love you guys. Bye.